The Angels have taken their fireworks show on the road as baseball's best offense has kept it rolling in Texas. With contributions from up and down the lineup, the Halos are making their fans happy with their winning ways. Tonight, the Angels welcome Shohei Ohtani back to the lineup as they look to complete the series sweep in Texas. That's next. Mentioned the Angels looking for a series sweep. They continue to roll on the offensive front. They have won their first 4 series to start the year. Tonight, they look for their first series sweep against the Texas Rangers. We welcome you inside our broadcast booth and back to Angels baseball here on KCOP along with Mark Gubiza. I'm Victor Rojas, and of course we just teased the fact that Shohei is back in the lineup. Did get a chance to pinch hit last night against Bartolo Colon. He did ground out, so he is a mere mortal in that he made an out, but it's nice to see him back in that starting lineup.
Victor, he's been swinging the bat so well. AL Player of the Week, and what he has done so far, swinging the bat, driving the ball, certainly is our Coors Light refreshing finish. Speaking of finishing off on that swing, driving the ball out, right center field, his first at-bat, 3-run home run at the Big A. No high fives until swarmed in that dugout after that one, but a home run against Corey Kluber to dead center field. You're talking about the reigning Cy Young Award winner. Perfect fastball swing, drives it out to center, but also showing tremendous power here to dead center field. Not many people have hit the ball that far up there on the rock pile, but Shohei Ohtani has done that. He's had some really good batting practice here in Texas. Look for him to carry it on against a very tough left-handed batter. Though his batting average in his career in Japan, over 300.
Well, the Angels battered around Martin Perez, a left-hander, last night for a season-high 18 hits, along with that Rangers bullpen. Now the lefties on the mound for Texas, Matt Moore. He'll be opposed by Jaime Barria, who's making his Major League debut for the Angels tonight. We're just about ready for baseball here in Texas. Sit back, relax. Lineups and first pitch when we return. That's driven out to center field. That's got some sound. Ohtani-san has done it again. Zara swings, hammers one out to right field, and it is gone.
Looking for more than a Insurance. We're on a mission to save you money. Log on to mercuryinsurance.com to get a fast, free quote and see how much you can save. And by your SoCal Mazda dealers.
Another beautiful night here in North Texas, albeit a rather windy night. You've got the south winds blowing in, so I wonder how that will affect Jaime Barria on the mound for the Angels. And will it affect at all the Angels' offense? Because maybe as far as the Rangers are hoping, cools them down. 13 hits on Monday, 18 hits the season high last night.
Yeah, we showed the graphics the last couple of days how well the Angels stack up against everyone in baseball in all the major offensive categories. They're at the top, and there was a great game last night. And a lot of times with this win, especially for a pitcher with a great changeup, this could actually work to his advantage. Jaime Barria today, I think, with the changeup working, with this wind swirling.
Well, he knows he's got an offense that's been clicking of late, and we'll take a look at Mike Scioscia's lineup for the Angels at 9-3 on the season. Cozart leading things off, Trout at center, Upton's in left, Pujols at first base. Simmons at shortstop, Calhoun back in the lineup. He's in right field. Marte tonight gets a start at third. Jeffrey's been swinging the bat well, so he's back in there. Shohei Ohtani, the starting DH, and Rene Rivera gives Martin Maldonado the night off. Not a bad lineup. It's been working. It's been clicking. And Pujols, Upton, Shohei, all mixing through that DH spot. We'll see more of that. And, the anticipation is that the Angels will have to make a move tomorrow if Ian Kinsler is to come back. Also, you've got to actually two moves, to be perfectly honest with you, because you've got to have a starter for tomorrow night, and all indications are maybe it's going to be Andrew Heaney.
Yeah, that's the thing. There are a couple more moves being made, but the depth of this lineup, you mentioned this entire 1 through 9. And Rene Rivera has real good career numbers against Matt Moore. Also, 600 batting average, 3 for 5 with 2 home runs hit against him. So that's some depth in that lineup going against Matt Moore.
Moore, the 28-year-old left-hander, kind of bounced around until he settled in Moriarty in New Mexico, and that's where he went to high school, an 8th-round pick by the Rays in 2007. He's off to a very slow start. He was picked up along with international signing bonus money from the San Francisco Giants back in December, and it has not gone well for him through the first 2 starts as a Ranger.
Yeah, a lot of base runners, 16 of them as a matter of fact. 17 when you add in a hit by pitch. My go-tos to be successful against him is control the strike zone. He's been had a tough time throwing strikes this season. And a quiet approach at the plate, especially with runners on. Make sure you bring him in there with the fastball. Fastball counts. 368 batting average against his fastball so far this season, but also around that same type, around 362 versus curveball and changeup.
Beneficial for the Angels is the fact that they faced Martin Perez, a lefty, last night, and 2 different types of pitchers, 2 different stages of their careers. But can it help the offense?
I think a lot of times a manager loves to be able to split up left-handed pitchers with a right-hander in between just to give a different look. But as hitters, when you see a left-hander and follow it up with another left-hander, big-time advantage for the hitters for the Angels tonight.
We'll check out the defense for the Texas Rangers tonight. Rua, Robinson, Mazar in the outfield from left to right. The infield with Beltre, Andrews, Profar, and Gallo from third to first. Chirinos for the 3rd consecutive game is back behind the plate.
Mazar out in right field has a very good throwing arm. 2 outfield assists already this season. Had 8 last year, 7 back as a rookie in 2016.
Matt Moore ready to go. Texas has yet to have an off day this season. They will get one tomorrow. Much needed one for them. They opened up the year with Houston, Oakland, Toronto, and of course this 3-game set against the Angels. First one tonight is in there for a strike. First pitch is brought to you by Chrysler of Glendora. Cozart hitting .259, 3 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, 5 runs batted in. Behind in the count, and no balls, 2 strikes. Zach 1 for 5 before departing last night. A single with a run scored. Breaking ball misses away. 1-2. Moore, an all-star back in 2013, a 17-game winner. 27 starts for the Rays. And then it all kind of fell upon the following season. Had to be shut down in Tommy John surgery. Just hadn't been the same guy since last year. 6-15 with an ERA 5.5 for the Giants.
The average fastball velocity is going down and close to 2 miles per hour.
Full count.
Remember, he used to be 96, 97 consistently with his fastball.
Free and easy.
Yep. Great kid too.
Trout on deck. Here comes a 3-2 to Zach Cozart. Foul this one back.
Good at bat working here for Cozart so far. Fell behind right away. one thing he does well, a lot of confidence, even with 2 strikes on him, to get back into counts, put himself into a fastball count.
Three-two again. That is yanked way foul in a place that no one ever anticipated a foul ball. In the upper deck.
They were still working on their suntans, getting some sun up there at that point, not expecting a baseball.
Somebody's got to be looking at the other one and saying, I told you these seats were legit. Another foul ball. That's 3 in a row. Reset to do it again. Nice night, 77 degrees each day. Temperature's gotten warmer here. Like I said, this is not as windy as it has been throughout 3 games. Cozart skies this one on the left side, out the shallow left. Andrews goes out there. 1 down.
Mike Trout coming to play. Let's take a look at our Carl's Cam replay. The hot zones for Mike Trout. And he gets a pitch exactly in that spot, a changeup of Martin Perez, and he was ready for it. Exit velocity off that baseball, over 111 miles per hour. The fan there, happy, signed a baseball for him earlier before that at bat. Hits a home run for him, all smiles, and he's back here tonight.
He's a knuckleballer too, apparently, wearing that shirt.
Oh, yes.
Trout at 245, 4 home runs, 9 runs batted in. Lifted out towards shallow left. Rua has to come in on him. 2 down.
The one thing you always got to keep in mind, even though a pitcher like Matt Moore has really struggled, ERA over 11 coming into this game, he has one thing to fall back on: his past success against the Angels with a 4-0 record with a 1.78 ERA.
So 2 outs, nobody out. Here's Justin Upton. Inside part of the plate for a strike. Alan Porter calling the balls and strikes tonight. Bill Miller at first. Angel Hernandez at second. Todd Titchener at third base. Upton on board 4 times last night. 3 walks, a single. He's had a sacrifice fly. Picked up his 10th RBI.
And not too often you go to the plate 5 times and have 1 official at bat.
One ball, 2 strikes.
So far pretty consistent around the strike zone. Even when he's missed, it's been close.
First 2 starts have been against Houston and Toronto. Breaking ball, chopped on the ground. Beltre plays the short hop. Handles down in order. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Jaime Barria, the 21-year-old, making his big league debut, taking the mound for the Angels. 9 mark. This is the lineup that they will run out for game number 14. Chu, Profar, Andrews in the top third of the order. Beltre, Mazzara, Gallo in the middle third. Then you've got Chirinos, Robinson, and Rua rounding out the starting at 9. Mentioned Jaime Barria, the 21-year-old Panama City, Panama native, making the start, making his major league debut. The youngest player to make his major league debut for the Angels since Trout did in 2011 at 19 years of age.
Yeah, Barria's fastball is 90-94. He'll throw a 2-seam and 4-seam fastball. Good curveball, but solid changeup. My go-tos for him to be successful in his debut here tonight is fastball location. Very, very important for him. All 4 quadrants, but his fastball is going to be the key for him.
First pitch of his big league career in there for a strike.
So important to get that first pitch over. We always joke around that. The biggest thing to do is just be able to go out there and take a deep breath.
Chu gives it batting .265, 3 home runs, 6 runs batted in. There's the off-speed pitch.
Such a good changeup he has.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball, this one into the shift. Kozart's got to come in on it. Not an easy play. 1 down.
My go-tos for Barria to be successful here tonight. Talk about that fastball location. He can run the fastball upstairs at 94, but he also has that 2-seam fastball lower part of the strike zone. But the changeup, his perfect pitch to get those big outs during the course of the game. Good action on that one. Looks in the strike zone, then bottom drops out. Differential of about 8 to 9 miles per hour between his fastball and his changeup.
Jurickson Profar, the second baseman, steps in. He will take 1 downstairs. Profar 2 for 19. 1 double, 1 run batted in. We'll get the bulk of the playing duties at second base now with Rougned Odor on the disabled list. A hamstring issue.
He will pitch inside effectively also. Works at a very good pace.
Out toward left field, Upton. Has to do with that wind. Ball slicing away from him as well. 2 outs. Check out the Angels on the defensive side of things. Upton, Trout, Calhoun from left to right. Marte, Simmons on the left side. Kozart and Pujols on the right with Rivera behind the plate.
So far, so good. The whole team defense for the Angels. We thought that was going to be a strong point. There's 3 errors so far this season, which is tied for the 3rd fewest in Major League Baseball. Last season, 80 errors total. That's a franchise record for a full season. And by that man, Gold Glove Award winner, Andrelton Simmons.
Here's Elvis Andrus with 2 outs, nobody on. Off to a good start at 347. 3 doubles, 2 home runs, 5 runs batted in. He was 0-2 with 2 walks last night. Texas ended up with 7 hits, picking up the 1 run. 2 balls, no strikes.
That's one memo we thought he wouldn't want to take out there with him. At 2 outs, 2-0.
Unfortunately, he's a recipient of the 2-out, 2-0 memo. No bueno.
He's definitely a strike thrower.
3-0. Going with the number 51 after wearing 72 in spring training. 51, Jordan Walden.
Yeah, it was a firm fastball. A little different in delivery, but yeah, firm.
Slightly different. 3-1 count. Jordan from right down the road here. Mansfield, Texas. Beltre on deck. 2 quick outs for Barria. A 3-1. Walked him. Kind of an odd way to catch that for Rivera. I'm not sure if he got crossed over. That ball just slipped out of the hand.
Yeah, because that was a 3-1 changeup. We talked about how well he throws that changeup. But the way Rivera went after that one, he was anticipating that one being a fastball, looked like on the outside part of the plate instead of changeup. Most times on a 3-1 pitch, if you're throwing a changeup, your mindset is, I have to throw that in the strike zone. If you're ahead, it doesn't have to be a strike. Stolen base threat here with Anderson first.
This one gets away from Rivera. Elvis will take second. I imagine it'll be a pass ball.
And he tried to frame that, keep that in the strike zone to get called a strike. That's one thing Rivera and Maldonado do very well at. Is getting those non-strikes called a strike.
And in scoring position now with 2 outs. 1-0. Set command. Gone away from Jaime after getting the first 2 batters. Retired on a ground ball and a fly ball to left.
Very similar to last night with Tyler Skaggs. Remember, we got those first 2 quick outs and then a 2-out walk. And there was a rally going in the first before getting that big strikeout against Robinson Chirinos for Tyler Skaggs in the first last night. Jaime Barria is 1 year old. Adrian Beltre made his major league debut.
Was it last night with Bartolo Colon facing Shohei Ohtani? Bartolo made his debut the year that Shohei was born. And back-to-back walks here with 2 outs. So it's Nomar Mazar coming to the plate now. Back-to-back walks. That's unfortunately really been a running theme for this pitching staff, more specifically the starters. Saw it last night. We saw it 2 nights ago with Garrett Richards. 9 walks combined between those 2 guys. That's over 9 innings.
And what that does, besides give your opponent more opportunities to score, but it brings that pitch count up and forces your bullpen into games earlier than you would like.
Mazar comes in batting .333. He'll take down and in.
We see a visit pretty soon.
Here comes Charles Nagy.
And the one thing you can, try to tell yourself to be relaxed, making your major league debut on the mound as a young pitcher. But the game at times can really quicken up on you. And that's the important thing as a pitcher, especially a youngster, is having veterans around you to say, slow the game down. Trust what you've done to get to this point, that it's going to be the same as facing every hitter at every level you've been at, as long as you're throwing pitches where you want to.
Two balls, no strikes.
This gets to the point where you're almost aiming the baseball. What I mean by that, you're not allowing your mechanics just to take you through the pitch. You're forcing it and you're aiming at a spot instead of playing catch with your catcher behind the plate.
Strike.
Much better under control in that delivery there for Barria. He's got good balance over that pitching rubber and driving towards the plate. The hip is tucked in there very well. A lot of times when you're rushing, that hip will fly open and it forces that front shoulder to do the same.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Almost the exact same spot, 92, 93.
Trying to take advantage of a team that is off to a slow start, especially in these type of situations with men in scoring position. 209 as a team.
Long look in. A lot of times when you do that, that means you're probably going to throw a secondary pitch. Hitters at times can sense that. See, most times when you put a fastball down, you're ready to go. Go through a number of signs, that means it's something off speed.
Barria pops it up. Albert Pujols squeezes it for the 3rd out, so Jaime Barria gets through that 1st inning. Go ahead to the 2nd here in Texas with no score.
Do your thing.
Socha, Rivera, and Barria get together in Charles Nagy as far as what they want to go through as far as pitch process and how they'll be able to make the youngster relax, and the communication also very important.
Albert leading things off here to start the 2nd with no score. Followed by Simmons and then Calhoun. Albert last night 2 for 5. Takes a strike. It's up the count. Albert now with 2,983 hits. Breaking ball. This one's out toward right center field. Barria was shading that way. 1 down.
My Hyundai key for the Angels to be successful against Texas tonight, looking for the sweep of this 3-game set. Lanco pick you up. That's balanced throughout the lineup. If a batter has a tough at bat, one behind you comes through with a base hit, and you go from that point forward. There's been a lot of balance throughout this 1 through 9 in this lineup, even when you've added other players into the lineup.
Andrelton Simmons hits one out toward left field, but it's playable for Rua as he continues to drift back on it. Wynn may be taking it. And he hauls it in just in front of that out-of-town scoreboard. Had some sound to it, but skied it enough where that wind eventually held it up there for Rua. 2 down. Jumping on that first pitch, so 5 up, 5 down for Moore.
So if you hit it on the line, you have a chance tonight. But if it's hit high enough in the air, it's going to get a chance to be knocked down with the wind. A
hit it too high, it gets knocked down.
Basically, if you hit it too high, it's trouble.
Always when you hit it too high.
Yeah, always.
Here's Cole Calhoun, 2 outs. They're looking to strike. Had the night off last night, comes in batting .217. 1 triple, 1 home run, 5 runs batted in. There's the 1-1. Little loop route to right field. There's the first hit of the ball game. 2-out single.
Good piece hitting there by Cole against a lefty. Pitch up. Lines it in the right field for a base hit. Just wanted that on the outside part of the plate. It's up and in at 92, and he turned on it. Talked about how well Cole has swung the bat, hitting the ball the other way, but on a pitch on the inner half, still quick enough to be able to get the barrel of the bat on it and pull it.
Jeffrey Marte, the third baseman tonight, looks at a strike. 3-hit game last night. Jeffrey with 3 singles, 2 runs batted in, scored twice. He got the start at first base with Albert DHing last night.
Shohei Ohtani on deck.
Lays off.
So far this year, Marte's been very good against left-handed pitching. It's 600. You always think of him as be a guy to be able to crush left-handed pitching, but he's more comfortable facing right-handed batters throughout his career as far as driving the baseball as compared to lefties. But knowing the fact that he needs to be successful against left-handed pitching, he's got on top of the plate a little bit more so, better plate coverage.
2 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. Calhoun over at first. Good off speed. For a guy that they said was struggling with command this year, he's looked all right through 7 batters as far as staying around the strike zone.
The percentage of changeups thrown so far this season, about 23%. And I still think it goes back to past success against an opponent that allows you to have a lot more confidence in as far as attacking the strike zone.
Breaking ball, little dribbler toward third. Tough play for Beltre. He's got the arm, and Marte legs it out. Infield base hit, and will give Shohei Ohtani an opportunity with a couple of men on.
Second night in a row, an infield base hit. On a slow roller down the line against Adrian Beltre, 5-time Gold Glove winner at third. He did everything he could on that play. Marte beats it out.
Here's Ohtani. 368 on the year. 3 home runs, 7 runs batted in. Calhoun at second. Marte at first.
Much better numbers career-wise versus left-handed pitching over in Japan, and also homered more frequently against left-handed pitching than he did against right-handed pitching.
They'll take downstairs. So far this year, 0-4 against left-handed pitching.
Those numbers, the difference between lefties and righties. Home run every 17.9 plate appearances against left-handed pitching. A little over 22 versus right-handed pitching.
He'll shoot this one through the left side, a base hit. Calhoun Rounding third will come in to score, and Shohei Ohtani gives the Angels a 1-0 lead.
Showtime once again. Went with the pitch. Base hit. RBI. A lot of happy fans here. 8th RBI of the season. Went fastball inside part of the play. Went inside out on that swing. Placed it in the left field for an RBI single. All this started with 2 outs. The energy, so great into the ballpark when Shohei Ohtani is either hitting batting practice or playing in the game.
Rene Rivera looks at a breaking ball that misses up high. Batting in the number 9 spot tonight. 2 doubles, a home run, 4 runs batted in. 308 on the year, 4 for 13. 3 straight 2-out hits. Up and away, 2-0.
Mentioned earlier, even on the pregame show, Rivera, good numbers career-wise versus Moore. 3 for 5, 600 batting average. 2 of those 3 hits, home runs.
A little bit late on that one.
He was trying to make it 3 home runs against them.
Two 1, 3-1. Top of the order, Cozart on deck. That's ripped into center field. Marte will come to the score. 2-0 Angels. Rivera picks up his 5th RBI.
Now 4 for 6 in his career versus Moore with 4 RBI. We talk so often about this lineup, the balance, and what they've done, their approach. Eric Hensky, Paul Sorrento deserve a lot of credit. They're using that middle part of the field. They're not trying to pull pitches. They're going the other way. Another perfect swing there. 4 straight hits, all with 2 outs.
Doug Brocail, the pitching coach, out to pay a visit.
That's now 16 hits allowed in the early part of the season for Matt Moore in just 9 innings pitched. You know you're pretty popular when the umpire, infielders, your opponent's infielders are talking to you. Shohei Ohtani.
He stands at second base. Rivera at first. Cozart at the plate. He popped out to start the game.
One thing, Victor, too, you realize that base hit was hit pretty good to center field. He knew there was going to be no play or reason for him to try to go to third. He just went right to the bag and allowed Marte to be able to score. Sometimes you'll see a guy trying to be aggressive, go first to third. Pretty smart kid.
Jandon flared out to shallow left. And Sanders going out. He'll squeeze it for the 3rd out. But the Angels get 4 2-out singles, including Shohei Ohtani's first hit in the big leagues against a left-handed pitcher. 2-0 Angels as we head to the bottom of the 2nd.
AT
The 7:07 start. Fans in attendance will receive an Argyle blanket courtesy of Thermador. While supplies last. For more information, just go to angels.com.
That may come in handy in Kansas City.
Ah, quit your crying. Man up. It's going to be the 40s. And you lived in Kansas City.
Yeah, but I don't anymore.
2-0 Angels here in the bottom of the second. Joey Gallo things off. He will look at a strike from Jaime Barria. Barria walked 2 after getting the first 2 outs in the first. He got Bizarre to pop out. Chases this one upstairs, foul back. The ball is 2 strikes.
So I can't be cold anymore.
You're not allowed.
Not allowed. Challenging with a 4-seam fastball upstairs. I'll tell you what, we like him. We saw him in spring training a number of games, and he is aggressive, confident for a youngster on the mound.
Went through 3 levels last year, AA, AAA. 26 starts across the way, 7-9 with a 2.80 ERA. Little dribbler. There's that changeup. Barria under control. 1 out.
Helmer's going, that's a pretty big man running down the line. A little bit quicker throw, please. But still a perfect pitch. Three straight 4-seam fastballs. Rivera wanted that changeup down. 84-mile-an-hour changeup. Runs away from the bat off the end of the barrel. Soft contact made.
Robinson Chirinos, the catcher, 139 on the year, 2 doubles, 2 runs batted in.
Good curveball.
Got him swinging. First big league strikeout for Jaime Barria. 2 outs.
You'll always remember that first strikeout. Perfect pitch. Good call there from Rivera. Good breaking ball just off the outside corner, a non-strike. Kept that baseball, first strikeout. You don't see that too often.
Here's Robinson, center fielder, 226 on the year. Double, home run, 4 runs batted in. 1 for 3 last night with an RBI double. This one's off the end of the bat toward right field. Cole moving over. He'll track it down. And a 1-2-3 second, a shutdown inning for Jaime. We'll head to the 3rd. Angels on top, 2-0.
Mom and Dad got a new car with the extra 3rd row seats.
In town, fans in attendance receive a corduroy hat courtesy of Farmer John while supplies last. For more info, just go to angels.com.
I'm excited about that corduroy hat, I think.
Oh. Now you could only wish you had that corduroy hat for your cranium this weekend in Kansas City.
Stay warm.
Right.
Appreciate all the positive vibes you've been giving me the last couple of days. I feel good about myself. My alligator arms and everything else.
0-1 count the Trout. He hit a fly ball left field in the first, so he's over for one.
My seafood tower for one. That's the best.
Only you could ever order something like that.
Yes.
At a fancy restaurant. 2 balls, 1 strike.
It was delicious, though.
I can't believe you didn't share the tower.
Hey, just 1 shrimp, 1 crab leg. I didn't want to give it away too much.
1 piece of calamari. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Staying fastball upstairs exclusively in this at bat against Trout. We've shown that hot zone for him earlier today. Lower part of the strike zone.
Trout goes down swinging. First strikeout for Moore, 1 out.
Another pitch, upper part of the strike zone. 89. Trout pulled off with just a bit for no contact made.
Up to the ground ball to third in the first. Halo's getting 2 runs on 4 straight. 2-out hits in the second. Calhoun, Marte, Ohtani, and Rivera. That's ripped to left field. Just went down and got it.
Good effort, though, by Adrian Beltre. He went foul through on his throw over the first base also. That was priceless. Talk about hit a rocket. See Beltre putting the glove up there. Actually followed through on his throw also. Just to get loosened up.
Never a dull moment. There's Albert.
Overall in his career, Moore has allowed 40 stolen bases in 54 attempts. Angels have not done a whole lot of running, but the way they've been swinging the bat, they haven't had to do that a whole lot. Just 3 stolen bases in 3 attempts.
Albert hits one off the end of the bat to center. 2 down. Up and back to first base.
Now it's time for Tools of the Trade, brought to you by Ram Trucks. Anthony Simmons last night against Martin Perez picks up his first home run of the season. A timing mechanism, 2-toe tap, and then drives it out. Exit velocity 104.9 miles per hour. On a 395-foot home run for Anthony Simmons, who almost homered his first at bat on the first pitch.
Just missed one in his second inning at bat. Ruin to the warning track and left.
Saw something today for the Angels so far this season, leading Major League Baseball as far as hard contact made. 31% of the time hard contact made by the Angels, top in baseball. Zarakinski's done a nice job as far as getting the guys and things in terms of getting a pitch they can make hard contact with. It could be a fastball, could be something off speed, but make sure it's in the strike zone.
Ball in the dirt. Up to try to take second to throw from Torino's not in time. Good read by Justin. Puts himself in the scoring position.
Good decision, especially with 2 outs, to take that shot to get into scoring position. Pretty good play by Torino's to make that even close. Break a ball in the dirt off the body. Quickly gets up. Good secondary lead and read for Upton. Slides in and now in scoring position for Anderson Simmons, who hit .320 last season with runners in scoring position.
One ball, one strike.
It's one of those overthrown changeups, especially when a batter had a good swing against you the first at bat.
That's out towards center. Robinson's there. Third out is recorded. We'll head to the bottom of the third inning. 2-0 Angels.
2 really good swings so far for Anderson. Nothing to show for it so far.
This is
Well, if we talk about getting those good secondary leads first with the primary lead and then a secondary lead. See where Justin Upton is. A little over 11 feet as far as his normal primary lead, but then an extra 2 feet in the secondary lead allows him to get into scoring position with a well-hit baseball by Anderson Simmons, although it was caught. Could have produced a run by that good secondary lead by Justin Upton.
Jaime Barria had a 1-2-3 second inning. Facing 9-1-2 here in the third. That's out toward deep left field. Got on top of it, and the Rangers are on the board. One place you don't want to pitch, Ryan Rua is up and hit. That's what he's looking for, and he hits his first home run of the season.
Yeah, you talked about it. We talked about that throughout the series. He is a fastball hitter, primarily going to be playing against left-handed pitching for the most part, but against right-handed pitching, he's looking for something on the inner half and elevate it, and he got it there. That fastball was supposed to be down and away, and it ran back on the inner half, just above the belt, and he was ready, and he didn't miss it. Play by the fan out there.
There's top of the order and Shin-Soo Choo. Grounded out to the shift in the first inning with Cozart at shallow right.
It's one thing you can't let bother you. You're still up 2-1. You made a mistake on a pitch. It's got to move forward as quickly as possible. Caught that baseball, gave it to a young fan. Cool moment. Seen that a couple times already in this series.
4-pitch walk, third walk issued now by Barria. What's the most difficult part of that transition as a youngster going from minor leagues, especially as dominant as he was throughout the 3 levels last year, to get to the big leagues and all of a sudden, you know, to cruise it, give up a home run, and all of a sudden a 4-pitch walk? It's do you start to doubt yourself?
Yes.
Do things creep into your mind there?
I think you start giving the hitters way more credit than they deserve to hit. Yes, they are the best in the world as far as being at the major league level, but you're still capable of getting them out if you make good pitches. But sometimes you forget that and give them credit. Your mindset should always be, I'm better than you at this particular bat, and then during the course of this game too.
One ball, one strike. Profar hit a fly ball to left field the first. If that ball went off of Profar. Took a little time getting back in the box. One, 2 count. 1 strikeout, 3 walks. 1 hit allowed for Jaime so far. Angels up 2-1. We're in the third. 39 pitches. 21 strikes, 18 balls.
Fastball right at the heart of the plate at the knees. You would think with a pitch like that and a swing like that on a fastball down, you have to set up for your good changeup to run below the strike zone and away.
Nice pitch. No, I just got a piece of it.
And he went with that good changeup there too. A real good pitch. After a fastball, lower part of the strike zone, just barely got a piece of that.
Popped him up. Now we're coming down the line, calling for it. There's the first out of the third. Brings up Elvis Andrus, who walked in the first. Barria signing with the Angels in 2013. Listed at the number 7 as far as Angels' top prospect at the start of the year. Pitched in the Futures game last year. 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. jumping up to 93, but on the outside part of the plate.
Remember, he always likes that pitch on the inner half early, looks away late. And he's not going to necessarily wow you with upper 90s. He does have good movement. 93 best fastball, 94 so far in this inning. That's about as, that'll be the tops as far as velocity on his fastball. That's a perfect pitch.
93 away, 92 up and in.
Yep. We'll throw a 2-seam and 4-seam fastball. What we talk about is 4-seam fastball. It's generally going to be true. Stay straight, upper part of the strike zone. The 2-seam fastball, little tailing action, lower part of the strike zone. Also mix in some pretty good change-ups and a slow curveball also. That's pitch speed range for him today.
Out towards center. More like left center. Trout calling for it. Upton calls him off. 2 down. Beltre coming to the plate. The other day we were talking about Beltre being one of the few guys still with a closed stance. I mentioned Jack Clark. Well, there you go.
Yes.
So that's at the stance, and then on the follow-through, Jack Clark with the follow-through.
Yes, and both very scary as far as exit velocity off of that bat. Talk about some bat speed. Remember Jack Clark very, very well. You did not want to throw him a fastball, even if you were mid to upper 90s. Had a tough time with a slider from a right-handed pitcher on occasion. Though.
On occasion?
On occasion. Not so much on a fastball, though.
Beltre worked a walk in the first inning. 304 on the year. 5 doubles, 2 runs batted in. Halos up 2-1. This one's rolled foul.
So far for a young pitcher, really comfortable throwing a secondary pitch when he's been behind in the count. There was a breaking ball. When he's behind 1-0, we've seen him be able to do that with his changeup. A lot of times in the minor leagues, when you're behind in the count, you're going right after the hitter with a fastball. Already seasoned, even though just 21 years old. '83, then 93. Differential in the speeds gets that fastball, even though it's the heart of the plate, gets it by a very dangerous fastball hitter with 3,000 plus hits.
Chu standing at first base. He takes off. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Doesn't matter. Beltre goes down swinging, and that'll do it for the Rangers here in the third. Ryan Rua, leadoff home run, gets the Rangers on the board. Shohei Ohtani coming up. He's due up third. We return. Angels up 2-1.
Is your car smart enough for California? It is if it's a Ford.
The starting lineup after taking the first 2 days off. Yesterday, pinch hit against Bartolo and grounded out.
Dollar hot dog night here.
Oh. Thought you'd be all over that.
Yes.
Cole leading things off, takes the strike. He started off the rally for the Angels in the second with a base hit to right.
I might have visited a concession stand on the way up in the pregame show up here.
Oh, did you?
Maybe. Possibly.
Ball, it's cut on a miss. No balls, 2 strikes on Cole.
Great numbers in his career versus the Rangers here, including 7 home runs for Cole Calhoun.
Oh, nice piece of hitting out to left field. Leadoff single for Cole. 2-hit game thus far.
Boy, so far, line drive to right field, line drive to left field for Cole. Gets a fastball outside part of the plate, shortens up on the swing, and lines it in left field. Continues to put up big numbers here in this ballpark.
Jeffrey Marte with an infield base hit. A run scored. He's 1 for 1. Starting third baseman tonight. Base hit for Cole, the 6th hit for the Angels so far. Moore with 1 strikeout, no walks. All for show. It's incredible to watch. It really is. Considering this franchise went through this with Mike Trout. And to a certain extent, it's still going through this with Mike Trout. The height, the expectations, the excitement. And really, for Shohei, it's more about the unknown. Yep. Doing it here in the States. Not only that, doing it as a two-way player.
And really, completely the same person each and every day. Under control, focus, real smart kid.
One ball, 1 strike.
It's a real good changeup there from Moore against Marte. See, the one thing you're going to try to do if you're Marte on that changeup, stay back. There's a lot of room on that right side of the infield. Line it that way. If he makes a mistake in, then you turn on it.
One and 2. Block hold for Moore. Breaking ball shot down the right field line. This is headed toward the corner. Cole racing around toward third. Dino Ebel is going to wave him home. Azar's throw comes to Profar. The throw to the plate, not in time, and alertly taking third is Jeffrey Marte.
Yeah, I thought they had a better shot at maybe getting Marte at third than they would have Cole at the plate. I love what Dino Ebel does. He works his way down in that corner to see if Azar is going to get a clean pickup of that baseball and determine if it's an easier throw for him to get into the cutoff man. This sent him home, especially with no outs. It's a changeup. We talked about going the other way on that pitch. Away, did so right down in the corner. And Mazar, because he's blocked off there, trying to get that ball in as quick as possible. Profar not able to get that in quick enough. Dino Ebel, aggressive, gets that run home.
Infield in with Shohei at the plate. RBI single. through the left side his first time up. More from the windup. Shohei takes a strike.
Showtime. Shohei Ohtani with a chance to pick up his second RBI of the game.
0-1 pitch. Breaking ball misses.
That's a good take. That's a pretty good pitch.
The way Marte with a single and a double. He goes to third on the throw home. Picks up his 4th run batted in. And just get that run back that Rua put on the board for Texas.
I think he liked that pitch back. That was a pitch where he could hit in the air. I wonder, Moore has 2 options here. A big curveball to try to bounce it or run a fastball up.
While the infield is in, Gallo back a couple of more steps at first base. 1-2. Fastball. And got him looking. Right on the outside part of the plate. 1 down. Second strikeout for Moore.
It's one of the few times he's almost as if he was guessing. He was guessing in. He always moving and trying to open up those front hips. Victor, he looked like he thought fastball. That's why I was even thinking they were going to try also fastball in. Ends up painting the fastball away against him. It's a learning process still.
Infield still in. Rene Rivera at the plate. RBI single for him. His first plate appearance.
Starting off very well, swinging the bat, 357. Finished off very well, just under 390.
Oh, 2 count. Oh, 2.
Pretty good block.
Yeah. Well, looked like it was headed right to Rivera. Spun back and it got Trinos.
Like right in the neck area. Overthrown breaking ball. Right underneath where the mask is and the chest protector. There's somebody who knew a little bit about catching and hitting. Pudge Rodriguez. Great guy. Hall of Famer. Said, yep, got him in the neck.
Moore's 1-2. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Always remember the scouting reports when we played Texas over the years. Just basically base to base. We were not stealing against them. Kansas City had a lot of guys with speed, but it didn't matter against Pudge Rodriguez.
Pudge worked pregame, postgame shows for the Rangers. Now the 2-2. There's some fouling out of play. Cozart on deck.
Hall of Famer, world champion.
Quick release and a cannon for an arm.
13 gold gloves. As far as defensive catchers, I've watched, whether on TV or in person, Johnny Bench, Pudge Rodriguez, the 2 top. Yadier Molina, certainly right up in that category also. Yeah, Bench with 10 gold gloves, Yadier with 8, Pudge with 13.
A little battle here for Rene Rivera against Matt Moore. Moore about to throw a 70th pitch. Calhoun with a leadoff single to left. Marte doubled him home, slicing one into the right field corner.
4 for 6 in his career, Rivera against Moore.
Full count. Dak Cozart waiting on deck. He's the leadoff man. 3-2, and he walked him. First free pass issued by Moore.
It's a real good at bat. It's a patient at bat. I thought he might go change up. A lot of times you'll get a hitter, especially one who's had success against a certain pitcher, kind of expand your strike zone a little bit more, especially with an RBI situation. Didn't chase that change up out of the zone. Good at bat.
Cozart twice has popped out to Elvis Andrus, shallow left. They continue to pitch him in. It's worked out first 2 times for Moore.
We talked about it spring training, beginning part of the season for Zach Cozart and his launch angle, how he lifts the baseball much more successfully over the last couple of seasons. He's trying to get a pitch now for Moore to lift and drive deep in the air here.
Well, Scott hit out to right, not very deep. Mazara has a good arm. Marte's not going anywhere.
Now with Trout on deck.
2 outs. So Trout coming up now. Fly ball to left in the first inning, struck out. Fastball into third.
Looks like Cole Calhoun, Mike Trout with excellent career numbers here in this ballpark. Jeffrey Marte down at third, especially here, first pitch against Trout. Look for that breaking ball potentially overthrown and bouncing in the dirt. Get a good read on a secondary lead.
Halos up 3-1. Up and away. Two balls, no strikes. Trout came into play. 3 for 11 in his career against Moore. 3 for 13 with the 0 for 2 tonight. Three balls, no strikes with Upton on deck.
.30 swing here. We
No
always
chance.
say.
You're always wanting to bet that same dollar.
Yeah, I'm saying he's going to hack here if he gets a fastball.
Think so?
If it's
All right.
close to the strike zone.
Doesn't happen often.
No, like 5 times in his career.
Takes inside, ball 4, and they're loaded up for Upton. Second walk of the inning.
That was nothing but a basically pitching around him, trying to get him to chase something off the plate on a fastball.
So bases loaded. 2 outs. Upton 1 for 2. He singled to left in the third. Halos on the season 2 for 6 with the bases loaded.
Pretty good career numbers too for Justin Upton with the bases loaded. I remember that time when Trout was pitched around in the homestand and Justin Upton came up with a 3-run home run to right center field.
Moore back to the full windup. Breaking ball. Just caught the outside corner. Marte standing at third. Rivera at second, Trout at first. Trying to extend their 3-1 lead. We're in the 4th inning.
All of a sudden, a lot of pitches thrown for Moore, up to 80 now. Some action down in the bullpen. That Bush warming up.
Breaking ball, little looper. Shallow right field. Long run in for Nomar Mazara. He will get there. Makes the catch, and the Angels leave them loaded. They do get a run. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Halos on top 3-1.
Profile, the youngster, Jaime Barria, on the mound making his debut at the major league level. Second player in Angels history born in Panama. Rod Carew, Mr. 3,000 hits himself, Hall of Famer. Age 21, youngest Angel to make their debut wearing that Angel uniform since Mike Trout back in 2011 as a 19-year-old.
Angels up 3-1. Jaime Barria making his major league debut tonight. He's gone 3 innings, struck out 2, walked 3. 1 hit allowed, 1 run. That was the home run to Ryan Rua. Mazara, Gallo, and Chirinos due up. Nomar Mazara popped out. A couple of men on and 2 outs in the first. 0 for 1. Simmons, the edge of the infield. 1 down.
Good pitching right there. Off-speed pitch, outside corner, jammed in with a fastball. Anything hit high in the air here, it's going to move. You see that angle that was pushing that baseball towards Marte, but Hamilton's not going to allow him to field that.
No chance. And not surprising at all. Here's Joey Gallo. He was fooled on an off-speed pitch. Eventually a little nubber that Barria fielded.
back changeups. Boy, the drives towards the plate, good late action going away at 85.
I love the arm speed.
Yep. Sells it as if it's a fastball.
Out towards center. He comes right back with a fastball. 93 in on the hands, two outs.
And the most important thing, like we talked last night at times for Tyler Skaggs, he went out and finished him off in 3 pitches ahead, 0-2.
So 2 outs, bases clear for Robinson Chirinos. Chirinos hit by a pitch. Struck out in the second, now on board. 2 out hit by pitch.
This breaking ball got around it, dropped his wrist down and ran in on Chirinos. Doesn't have to get out of the way of that one. Just kind of turned into it.
Mr. Robinson got one out at the end of the bat. Right field. Second. 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls, no strikes. We were talking about it in the first inning when he struggled at the beginning of the first 2 outs, and then walking Anderson, Beltry, the speeding up of the mechanics. You could see it there. That last pitch.
It's a dangerous spot, though, for an all-speed pitch upstairs like that.
2-0, especially. Robinson has some thump in his bat.
59 pitches, 36 of them at strikes so far for the youngster. That's a much better changeup. Good adjustment for Barria.
The Angels made the move last night to send Eduardo Paredes down after he threw 2 innings of relief in order to make room for Barria tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Just a little bit upstairs. Full count.
Went back to back to back changeups.
Chirinos will be on the move over at first base. Three-two on the way. Swing and a miss. Down goes Robinson. Barria picks up his 3rd strikeout of the night.
Back to back to back to back 4 straight changeups for Barria. This time gets a swing and miss. Perfect spot. Finish off the 4th.
it up.
And by Purple Bricks. Save thousands when you buy or sell your home. Go to purplebricks.com. Top of the fifth with the Angels on top by the score of 3-1. Matt Moore back out. Prolonged inning, but the Angels only got one against them. The bases loaded. Maybe Pujols, Simmons, and Calhoun here in the fifth. Albert tonight, a couple of fly ball outs. Takes up and away. Albert hits one out toward deep left. Rua moving back on it. And on the track, leaps up, and he got it. Bangs into the out-of-town scoreboard, one down.
He's made a number of really good defensive plays in this series. And that one sliding towards the line in the corner left field. Now that one up against the wall. Moves up and then bangs in and controls the baseball. Hit well by Albert. Rua able to track it down.
Simmons twice has hit the ball very hard, but nothing to show for it. A fly ball to left, fly ball to center.
Boy, 10 fly ball outs at this point for Moore.
Done a nice job, really, of keeping hitters off balance for the most part. Scattered 7 hits. Command has not been as erratic as we were led to believe, at least through the first 2 starts, or as it has been through the first 2 starts.
Yeah, 4 walks, 7 2/3. 2 starts so far this season for Matt Moore.
Just off the plate.
Matt Moore's father was in the Air Force for 23 years. One of the most polite young men you're going to meet.
There's a walk. And they moved to Okinawa, Japan. And, that was 6. He was down in the Air Force. He eventually settled in New Mexico, and he was 11 at the high school there and got drafted at a high school by the Tampa Bay Rays. All the talent in the world, man. Great arm, great mechanics. Just goes to show you, doesn't you could have great mechanics and be fluid. Freak things happen with your arm.
We're talking about a fastball that was consistently hit 96 back in that year where he was dominant.
Cole twice has been on board with singles. 1 to right, 1 to left. 2 runs scored.
Even going back to what we talked about, how well he was thrown early on for that Tommy John surgery. 29-17 average fastball, 93.5. Record 11 games under 500 after the Tommy John surgery in 2014. ERA almost at 5 as compared to 3.5 prior to it. Fastball velocity drops.
Two on count. Matt Bush loosening now for Texas once again. Cole with the 2 hits tonight, with the back-to-back multi-hit games. Had one on opening day, 3 for 5 against Oakland. That one on Monday, now here tonight. Out toward left center field, driven well. Rua still racing over to his left. As that ball tails back toward him, hauls it in. 2 down. Simmons back to first.
Boy, Cole's reaction was right on the money. He hit that ball well, but because of the way that ball was traveling back towards Rowan and his coverage out in left field, he was able to run that one down. But that was a good swing by Cole. Off the bat, he's thinking, I got an RBI double. Instead, Rowan runs it down. Very quick through that baseball. A perfect swing for Cole.
Jeffrey Marte, 2 for 2. Thought that he had a double with an RBI. His last plate appearance, that ball he shot into the corner and right, they gave him a triple. It's his first of the year.
It's pretty impressive. Last 5 starts, batting average .588. That's surprising he gave him a triple on that one. He'll take it.
Yeah. Pulled the string. Three runs, 7 hits, 6 left on for the Angels so far. 1 run, 1 hit. 4 left on for Texas. Simmons takes off. That pitch, a strike. 0-2. Stolen base for Andrelton.
Key against any lefty is going on that first move and guessing right. Did so. 19 stolen bases last season, career high for Simmons. Picks up his first this year.
Just the 4th stolen base for the Angels. No balls, 2 strikes. Tight. And considering the way the Angels have swung to bats to start the season, you can see why the stolen base has kind of been on the bench.
Yeah, you don't want to take that chance of making an out on the bases when you're swinging the bat as well. You don't have to necessarily think in terms of manufacturing runs when you're hitting the ball as hard and as consistently as this lineup has.
Ground ball, this one to second. Profar's there. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Angels on top 3-1.
I'm Danny Ching. Today we're going surfing in my new RAV4. You!
Now let's take a look at We Make It Easy, brought to you by SoCal Toyota. The youngster, Jaime Barria, using his changeup, free and easy with that pitch. Back, to back, to back, to back, to back. For the swing miss on the changeup. I wasn't afraid to throw 4 or 5 sliders in a row, but I certainly never threw 5 straight changeups. Very good pitch.
Shooting one right up the elevator chute. The middle of the infield. Cozart gives way to Simmons. One down.
It's Kelly Leak again, taking that pop-up in the infield. Always with a smile on his face. He's going Cozart. Hey, listen. I'm the shortstop. I'm going to take control of that pop-up. You used to take control when you were a shortstop.
As long as Cozart doesn't turn into Tanner Boyle to Simmons, Kelly Leak, we're all right.
Yeah.
Chu, a ground ball to first, a walk into third. Two balls, no strikes. 3 walks, a hit batter, 3 strikeouts for Jaime.
Jaime, a lot of times when he's been behind in the count, he's able to get back in the count with an off-speed pitch. There it was.
The Angels, even though Barria is at 66 pitches to action going into bullpen. Three and one. Noah Ramirez. First man up. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Hold on. Three-two on the way to Chu. And on the hands just enough. Just enough to calling for it.
You know, that's pretty good pitching, but I think Chu was guessing changeup there. When you're sitting on that bench and watching, looking for patterns for a guy that you've never faced before. He was thinking 3-2 changeup, got jammed with a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Nice job by Rivera. He runs that 4-seamer upstairs and jammed him. See the frustration. That's the key as a pitcher. You're trying to get the hitters to guess.
Just caught the corner. Profar 0 for 2. A fly ball to left and a pop-up to Pujols. Little number. Tough play for Simba. Not really.
For other people.
A 1-2-3 fifth inning for Jaime Barria. We head to the 6th inning. Ohtani is going to lead things off with the Angels up by the score 3-1. Of 5 innings, allowing 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 strikeouts and 3 walks, and he'll give way to Matt Bush. Bush pitching his 7th game. Currently has no record through 6 2/3 innings. ERA 1.35, 8 strikeouts, 5 walks in the 6 2/3. We'll face Shohei Ohtani to lead things off.
Pretty impressive first star for Jaime Barria. Got some high fives going into that dugout. This is still pretty manageable pitch count at 71. Now it's time for the Kia drive to success with Shohei Ohtani. Blake, for 3rd ever to homer in 3 straight games after having a 10 strikeout game in the same season. The other 2, Babe Ruth, the late great good buddy of ours, Kenny Brett. Also, Ken Brett had 4 straight games in which he homered when he pitched. Remember him very well back in the day in Philadelphia. He was an amazing hitter. Even talking to George all those times, he said that Kenny was a better hitter than him. But this happened to be a very solid pitcher. He was 19-year-old. I remember pitching in the World Series for the Red Sox back in the day.
And left-handed.
Yes.
So the odds are you're going to probably go hit, or pitch, I should say.
It helps.
Yeah. Ohtani hits one up the middle, glove by Bush. What a play by Matt Bush. Not an easy play. 1 down.
The ball was hit very hard by Shohei Ohtani. That's finding the glove, the follow through, good follow through. Former infielder playing that infield position, that line drive right back up the middle. Good swing though.
Shohei 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Rene Rivera, who's been on board twice, an RBI single and a walk. Watch out. First batter that Bush has hit this year.
Runs that fastball in. There's no way you're going to be able to get out of the way of that pitch up and in. Right in that upper part of the shoulder. Especially for a pitcher that throws a fastball 95 to 100. Curveball and a slider also.
Cozart at the plate, 0 for 3. 2 pops to short and a fly ball to right. Cozart 0 for 2 in his career against Bush. This one down toward right center field. Driven toward right center field. Mazzara pulls up. That one's off the wall. There's that wind coming into play. Rivera being waved around. He's going to come in to score. And it's a 4-1 Angels lead. Cozart picks up his 2nd triple of the season.
That's a perfect swing, driving the ball to that part of the ballpark. I almost felt that Mazzara thought that was going to go out.
Yep.
It looked like he was getting back to the wall. That's a 96-mile-an-hour fastball away. To see him tracking it, looking towards the wall, that bounces right by the bottom of the wall.
We mentioned that south wind blowing in. You kind of get that jet stream. Well struck by Cozart. Now the infield is in with a man at 3rd. John at the plate.
That's got to be real comfortable as an infielder being in against Trout. 2nd triple of the season for Cozart.
2nd of the game for the Angels. Marte credited with 1 in the 4th inning. Cozart also picks up his 6th run batted in. 1-0. That's out toward right. Mazzara is there. I think they're going to challenge him. Here comes Cozart. Here comes the throw from Mazzara, a little bit high, and it's a sac fly for Mike Trout. 5-1 Angels. Trout picks up his 10th run batted in.
Good slide there for Cozart. I like that aggressive action there by Dino Weevil to have him get back to the bag and tag and take a shot at this. We talked about Mazzara with 2 outfield assists already this season. A pretty good throw all the way in the air, but a high throw. It's a little bit different back in the day when you could be a catcher, you can completely block that plate. That would have been a different one. But given a clear path to the plate, high throw, slide in, sac fly for Trout. Pudge Rodriguez knows a little bit about blocking the plate, especially in a World Series game. I see Mike Scioscia knows a little bit about blocking the plate.
Now, Pudge had a huge block. It was the last out of the game. Wasn't it against, remember the Marlins against the San Francisco Giants to propel them on to the World Series, right?
Yes.
Noe Ramirez still warming for the Angels. So Jaime Barria might be done.
He got some high fives when he came into the dugout. Yeah, he's still not a big friend of Pudge Rodriguez because that was San Francisco. Pudge feels pretty good about it, though.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Speaking of the Giants, they'll be in town next homestand.
Red Sox for 3, and then the Giants for 3. Two now. Full count. Albert on deck.
Well, as a hitter going against Matt Bush, 3-2 counts well over 90% of the time he'll throw a fastball, so you got to be ready and geared up, and that was a pretty good hack by Justin Upton against that 97-mile-an-hour fastball.
Upton draws the walk with 2 outs. Pujols gets an opportunity.
First baseman Albert Pujols.
Albert takes a breaking ball. This is low. Pujols tonight 0 for 3. 3 fly ball outs.
Good opportunity for Albert on a 2-0 count now to really sit fastball and let it go right now. Just drive it.
'17 hits shy of 3,000. .616 career home runs. Upton on the move. Ball 3.
Second stolen base the game for the Angels. 5th season. Huge jump. And Albert likes to swing 3-0. 7-game hit streak right now going for Albert Pujols.
Caught the inside part of the plate. 97. 3-1. Action in the Ranger pen. 2 runs in, 5-1 Angels. We're in the 6th inning. Two to Albert. Chops this one back toward the middle. Profar behind the base. So the backhand action. And Albert thrown out for the 3rd out. May have gotten Gallo a little bit. The Angels scored twice here in the 6th inning. They lead at 5-1 as we head to the bottom of the frame.
You ever had a Snickers almond? I love almonds.
Noe Ramirez on the mound. 5-1 Halos. Noe taking over for Jaime Barria, who ended up making his major league debut tonight, allowing 1 run on 1 hit. Home run to Ryan Ruhm. 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, and a hit batter. Take a look at Noe's numbers. This will be his 7th game, 1-1 record. 2 earned runs through 6 1/3.
Very impressive first start for Jaime Barria tonight.
Noe to face Andrews, Beltran, Mazzaro. Surprised that he's out, considering he was very
71
manageable.
pitches, yeah. Granted, he's only thrown 2 innings so far this year. It was, I think, his first start at Salt Lake with some rain. So he had 2 innings pitched. And certainly that's something to keep in mind. He was stretched out a number of innings down in spring training, but it's been a while. Very impressive for the youngster, making his debut, 21 years old.
Elvis with a walk in the first inning, a fly ball to left in the 3rd. Great story added to the 2018 season. We're just 12 games into this whole thing. A bunch of napkins have come out onto the field here. Told you it's very windy.
I guess when you reference San Francisco.
Are we back at Candlestick?
Yes. Talked about that with Pudge Rodriguez, member of the Florida Marlins at that point. blocking the plate against the Giants. Finishing off that series before going on to winning the World Series. There he is.
Go to count on Elvis Andrus.
He went.
Did. Down, rung up. That's the crew chief, Bill Miller, ringing him up. 1 down.
Speaking of that play at the plate, 2003, the Marlins versus the Giants. Close ball game, 7-6, ninth inning. Jeff Conine out in left field. The throw, Pudge blocks JT Snow at the dish. Holds on to the baseball. It's always good to get run over and then get tackled by your pitcher.
Ugith Urbina. Closer at the time for the Marlins. Manfred with a walk and a strikeout, 0 for 1.
Coniner, niner, the throw.
Jeff's son is a pretty good prospect. I think he's at Duke. Got a chance to get drafted, I think, this year. It's just off the plate. Now it's getting a little weird now because, you know, Vlad Jr., Dante Bichette's kid. You're hearing all the Craig Biggio's kid. Apparently, is very good. Roger Clemens got a kid in the minor league. Now it's getting.
Yeah.
Now you're starting to realize how old you really are, dude.
Cool.
I'm feeling it too.
Yes. We got that AARP card, so we're all in good position right now.
And it's Griffin, Conine, and Duke. Three balls, 1 strike. The Angels have Jose Alvarez getting ready, so Mike Scioscia is going to piece this one together. Last 4 innings with the bullpen. Got Nomar Mazara, left-handed batter, on deck. Full count.
Lower part of the strike zone, 91. See right here, catches the bottom part. Definitely in the strike zone. We didn't see that low strike called last night. We have seen that today. High strike was called last night.
Now it's outside. It's a 1-out walk. Here comes Mike Scioscia. We're going to have ourselves a pitching change. So bullpen game from here on out. Jose Alvarez, a nice job. Has done a nice job already this year. Coming on to face Nomar Mazara. Pitching change here in the 6th inning with 1 out, 1 on. Angels up
vehicles. See your Hyundai dealer today. And by Jack in the Box. Try the new Cholula Buttery Jack, part of the Buttery Jack family. Only at Jack in the Box.
Halos on top 5-1. A pitching change for the Halos. As we play here at the bottom of the 6th inning, Jose Alvarez replaces Noe Ramirez, who ends up going just a third of an inning. 1 strikeout, 1 walk. Lefty-lefty situation here. Got Mazzara and Gallo due up. Similar to that of the 5th inning of Monday's game. Alvarez came in with the bases loaded and 1 out to face Mazzara and Gallo. Got Mazzara to pop out to short, Gallo to fly ball to center field.
He really did a good job as far as pitch sequence against both lefties.
First one in for a strike.
He's had a lot more trust in his fastball, and it's been a good one so far. 92, 93.
Mazzara's popped out twice, once to first, once to short. Beltre short lead to first base. Ground ball left side. Marte picks it nicely to Kozar for 1. They're not going to turn to double play.
That's a good play. That's a tough hop. Marte solid on that play. That is not an easy play for Jeffy Marte. Seen him play some first, play some third, in between hop. Quick throw over. Mazzara just barely beats that out. But still, you get the lead runner. Still keep a force out in order in case it's a tough play up the middle.
Here's Gallo. 0 for 2. Ground ball into the shift. Kozar is there. 6th is in the books, and Jose Alvarez doing a terrific job yet again. We're off to the 7th. Angels up 5-1. Seventh inning, Angels on top by the score of 5-1. New pitcher on for the Texas Rangers. That's Jake Diekman, the lefty, replacing Matt Bush, who ended up giving him 2 runs in the 6th. Diekman on the season, 5 games, no record, 11.57 ERA, 4 strikeouts, 4 walks, 4 runs, and 2 1/3. Gave up a couple of runs in his first outing of the series back on Monday.
Yeah, fastball's 93, 98, although also a hard slider.
Simmons lead things off, followed by Calhoun and then Marte. Angels did 0 for 2. Did draw a walk in the 5th inning. Also picked up his first stolen base of the season.
Patience once again for Anderson Simmons.
Just caught the inside part of the plate, full count. Not sure that Andrew would like that call. Diekman's 3-2. And he'll draw the walk. Second time.
Had a career high 47 walks last year for Anderson Simmons. Third walk of the season, second in the game.
Cole tonight, 2 hits and a fly ball to left, 2 for 3, a couple of runs scored.
Even that one out was hit very well and deep to left center field.
Cole rips one out to right. Mazar is there though, makes the catch. Simmons has to hurry back and just gets back ahead of the throw.
Pretty close play. And another well-hit baseball by Calhoun and a quick throw. Just got that foot in there. Five hits in the last 2 games for Marte. 2 for 3 tonight. 3 hits last night.
One ball, no strikes on Jeffrey. 2 for 3. Halos with 2 in the 2nd, 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 6th. 8 hits tonight. Diekman, the 3rd pitcher. Matt Moore went 5, gave up 3. Bush went 1, gave up 2 runs. Breaking ball down the line. Got some spin on it. Trying to turn the double play, and they did. What a turn by Jurickson Profar at second base. Simmons went in hard on Jurickson. I'm not sure why Jeff Masters coming out holding things up. It's a double play. Inning's over, right?
We just hope that Anderson Simmons is okay after that hard slide in the 2nd. Really nothing he did wrong on that slide.
Right. Again, I'm trying to figure out why Bannister's even out of the dugout. Nothing wrong with that play.
No, not at all.
And to the bottom of the 7th, Angels still on top.
You're an amazing machine.
Baseball Foundation 5K and Fun Run. The first 5,000 registered runners will receive a commemorative race shirt, finisher medal, 2 ticket vouchers good for select 2018 Angel home games. Register today at angels.com/5K. 5-1 Angels, bottom of the 7th. Jose Alvarez finished off the 6th inning, out to start the 7th. Chirinos, Robinson, and Rua, bottom third of the order. Trino skying one out toward right center field. Playable for Trout. One away. Angels have a new third baseman. Luis Valbuena replaces Jeffrey Marte. So Marte finishes the game going 2 for 4.
Solid game for Jeffrey.
No other changes.
Jeffrey next to Ian Kinsler, who probably be activated tomorrow night. Here's Ian. Played 1 game so far. That was the 2nd game of the season up in Oakland. Looks to be activated tomorrow.
Passed his final test. Angels have to make another move as far as the starting pitcher for tomorrow as well. Right now listed as TBA all weekend long. The odds are it'll be Andrew Heaney, but I'm sure we'll find out after the game.
Yeah, we have a pretty good idea of Saturday and Sunday.
Team Maldonado doing a heck of a job on Jeffrey Marte's hair.
Yeah, well, we said he could do it all.
Yep. Should be a movie right there, barbershop, between those 2 guys.
That would be good, especially with Martin involved in that.
Robinson goes down looking 2 outs.
Chris Martin warming up. That'll be interesting. We'll be facing more than likely Shohei Ohtani. Know each other very well. Shohei Ohtani facing his friend to start off that 7th inning.
Teammates in Japan the last 2 seasons. Rupp with a home run in the 3rd inning. Popped out to short in the 5th. 0-1 count.
What, he's feeling real comfortable and confident with his fastball, as well he should. 92, 93 consistently from Jose.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Angels in the 8th have Ohtani, Rivera, Kozar.
He's done a nice job as far as mixing and matching with this lineup. Marte in the lineup today, couple hits. Valbuena gets a lefty, couple hits last night. Solis back in uniform. And there's that Shohei Ohtani walking around getting ready. Getting a start on Sunday in Kansas City. On the mound. Probably be a DH in the next 2 days in Kansas City.
Four-game series beginning tomorrow night, Kauffman Stadium. Full count. Chu, the leadoff man, DH on deck. Good pitch. Brewer fooled on it.
You're going to be trying to sneak a fastball in that same plane outside corner now. Not inside. Outside corner.
Another 3-2 coming up. Lifted, found and out of play.
That's a good pitch. Exactly what you were thinking in terms of fastball away. 93.
Trying to pitch it back inside. Got him with an off-speed pitch. Nope, fouled it. Rivera could not hang on.
Had another real good changeup.
I like the fact you see Rivera setting up inside, which is what Rua is looking for, and then they go changeup.
Yep.
He walked it. 2-out walk brings up Chu. Chu 0 for 2 with a walk. walk by Alvarez, the 5th allowed by Angels pitching tonight. To go with 5 strikeouts and hit batter.
Good fastball once again coming into this series. Chu starting off very hot, 325 batting average, but the Angels have pitched them very well so far. 0 for 11 in the series, trying to finish them off here.
Called strike 3. What a job by Jose Alvarez. He continues to be a really big cog in that bullpen for the Angels. We head to the 8th with Shohei Ohtani to lead things off. The Angels up 5-1.
Was just telling me, quite impressed with the outing today by Panamanian Jaime Barria. He was truly outstanding. We saw this guy go out there and play some catch. Remember, 3 days rest because his last outing in AAA was cut short because of the rain. He only went 2 innings, but today, total control, command, good fastball, good command, and overall just a nice flow out there on the mound. And Victor, because of Mark's great translation in Spanish, he's going right to the clubhouse after this to interview Barria.
And why wouldn't he?
Yeah, I'm on my way right now.
Jake Diekman is still on the mound facing Shohei Ohtani. Shohei is 1 for 3, had an RBI single in the 2nd. Fouled that one off the foot. No balls, 2 strikes.
Facet batted a line drive right back up the middle that Matt Bush caught.
One ball, 2 strikes. Chris Martin still loosening in the pen for Texas. Rivera on deck, then Kozar. Got to leave it up at 2-2. Full count. Here's the payoff, and he draws the walk.
Came into the game with an on-base percentage of .400, single and a walk. tonight.
Jeff Bannister's coming out. That's going to be it for Diekman. With Martin ready to go. He'll be called upon to face a couple of right-handers. We're coming up. So pitching change. We are in the 8th. Angels leading at 5-1.
Heffernan Insurance Brokers, insurance and financial services for you and your business. Visit hefins.com.
We're in the 8th inning here in Arlington. The Angels trying to finish off a sweep of the Texas Rangers, having won the first 2 games of the series, lead this one 5-1. And it's the hometown boy, Chris Martin, Arlington, Texas native. Born here, raised here, and the 31-year-old back from Japan after 2 seasons with the Nippon Ham Fighters. He will take on Rene Rivera with his former teammate Shohei Ohtani over at first base. Martin pitching the 7th game. No record of .360 ERA. 5 innings, 6 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 1 walk.
He's got that power sinker, 92, 95. Will throw a cut fastball, slider, and splitter.
He'll post you up too. He's 6'8". He made you look small downstairs.
Yeah, he did.
Yes,
Yeah.
Rene Rivera tonight. 1 for 1. RBI single, a walk, and a hit by pitch. Also scored a run.
This is the other Chris Martin, by the way.
Yeah. Not Cole plays.
Yes.
Martin, the Rockies' 21st round pick. They throw to first. It was back in 2005 out of McLennan Community College in Waco. Pitching 16 games with the Rocks in 2014. Another throw to first. Pitch 24 games with the New York Yankees in 2015. Good numbers in Japan over the last 2 seasons. Last year, an ERA of 1.19 in 40 games.
Well, Jose Mota did a nice job in an interview in the pregame show with Chris today. And where he was really before going over to Japan, worked at UPS, in terms of getting a real job. Pretty big lead there for Ohtani. Mike Scioscia was asked that a lot in the spring, and he knows he's got pretty good speed. Is he going to give him the green light to steal the base? He just, in Mike Scioscia type fashion, just looked at him and let's move on. Next question, please.
Leadoff walk. 1-2 count on Rene. He'll line this one out toward left. Rua's been busy tonight. 1 down.
Let's take a look at our top tier play brought to you by Arco in the 6th inning. Zach Cozart drives this one right center field, off the wall and by Mazzara for an RBI triple, second triple of the season for Kozar.
One for 4 tonight with that triple. RBI, his 6th of the year. Got him. Well, Tony doesn't like the call from Bill Miller. Mike Scioscia will have a look at it.
Is that any way to treat your friend and teammate?
Really good move. Quick feet for the big man.
See if he was able to get that hand in. Looked like he did before the tag was applied. I think it's a good decision to challenge it.
Yeah.
Always go to that back part of the base. The hand is in there before the tag.
Yep.
Andrew Bailey in there checking that one.
Bill Miller made a call as the crew chief. So it's he and Angel Hernandez with the headsets on.
Josh Paul, bench coach, making that call with Andrew Bailey. It's a real good angle here. See that hand? Ooh, that's a little closer. Looked like the hand is still in there before the tag. Just touching the base right there before the tag. Just barely, but got the hand in before the tag was applied. Again, the call on the field is out.
Is that the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme song playing here at the ballpark?
By the way, I love that show.
The great Chuck Morgan handling things here at Globe Life Park. Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's perfect. That's genius.
Yes.
Don't get too excited because he's got the replays in the booth over there. Ball gets overturned.
Larry David. That's a scouting report for Chris Martin. He knows that Ohtani can run, and he's thinking he's going to get a chance to keep him close and prevent him from stealing the base.
Kozar fouls it off, 1 ball, 1 strike. This time they got him. He got him that time. I think that smile says it all.
This ball back on that phone. Didn't even quite get to that established lead. And I think he got him.
Yeah.
Right here, he got a good angle, even though he's going to that back part of the base again. He gets him before that hand is on the base. Yep, see that tag?
No challenge. There goes Shohei. So Bill Miller batting .500 tonight.
6'8" pitcher with that kind of move.
Yeah.
Quick footwork.
1-1. 1-2. Trout on deck. Top of the 8th inning, 5-1 Angels. Cozart hits one out to left. Rule. And that goes back. And we'll head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Rangers have 2, 3, 4 coming up. The Angels still on top.
Looking for more than a car without the bulk of an SUV? The first ever Hyundai Kona is
It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Angels Baseball LP. Bottom of the 8th inning, Blake Woods on the bump. He replaces Jose Alvarez. Ends up going an inning and 2/3 with 2 strikeouts and a walk. To Blake's 8th game of the year. Done a nice job as well coming out of the pen for the Halos.
Solid up there for Chris Martin for Texas. Pick off of his ex-teammate Shohei Ohtani at first base.
Profar tonight 0 for 3. A fly ball to left, pop up to Pujols and a ground down to Antleton Simmons. That's ripped to right field, a leadoff single. Just a second hit of the night for Texas. The other was the Rua home run. Elvis with a walk, fly ball to left, the strikeout, 0 for 2. Second appearance in the series for Blake Wood, pitched Monday.
Splitter there from Wood.
One. Good pitch. Got him out in front. It's a bite to it, too.
It's a real good splitter.
Keenan Middleton warming up as well for the Angels now. Jaime Barria going 5 innings and lifted. Pitching on 3 days rest. Limited action. In his major league debut, allowed 1 run on 1 hit. That was the rule home run in the 3rd inning. 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, 1 hit batter. There's Keenan. Two. Full count.
Andrews is the guy that will roll into a double play. Couple already this season.
So Profar's on the move from first base. He takes off. Andrews pops it up. Albert calling for it. 1 down. So it's Beltre coming to the plate. A couple of walks for Adrian. 1 strikeout. A nice dig by Rivera. Never an easy play going to the backhand, the ball in the dirt.
Really nice job working with the youngster Barria tonight. Barria looking for his first major league win in his debut.
Little soft fly to the left. That's going to fall in. Profar is going to turn and stop right there. So 2 on with 1 out. Nazar coming to the plate now. So she's going to go out to the bullpen. Yep. So Keenan Middleton's been loosening. There's the call. So Keenan's going to get it. Try to lock it down, at least the get out of this 8th inning. 5-1, Angels on top. Texas threatening here in the 8th. Live game video highlights, radio broadcasts, stats, news, and more. Download MLB.com at bat today. It's your #1 app for live baseball. Halos go back to the bullpen. This will be their 4th reliever used tonight. It's Keenan Middleton this time. This will be Key's 6th appearance. No record, no ERA. 6 innings, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3 hits allowed. And he's going to face Nomar Mazara, with Profar standing at second and Beltre at first. Angels on top 5-1. Mazara 0 for 3. Here's John Fielder's choice his last time up. Neutralizing pitch for Keenan Middleton so far this year, that changeup.
Yeah, it's been very good. He worked on that a lot in spring training. Saw flashes of it at the end of the season last year. Really wanted to make sure that was one of his pitches he can go to in these spots. That makes that fastball better.
No balls, 2 strikes. Joey Gallo on deck. This is flared out to left field. High fastball. Upton comes in, goes into the slide, makes the catch before the ball hits the grass.
What a play. I didn't think he had a chance to get to that one.
First baseman, Joey Gallo.
One of the 3 finalists for a Gold Glove last season in the American League, showing some flashes there, sliding in. An outstanding play by Justin Upton just before it hits that outfield grass.
So 2 outs now. Gallo at the plate.
It is one of the 3 finalists for that AL Gold Glove out in left field last year.
Gallo 0 for 3. Cozart down in shallow right. Simmons up the middle.
Back-to-back changeups to start this at bat against Gallo.
Back-to-back.
Been the theme tonight with the Angels pitchers, that confidence to be able to throw an all-speed pitch, especially a changeup. Jaime Barria, 5 straight changeups to Robinson.
Two on now.
Alfredo Griffin. A little bit of wind out there. Well, yeah. A little bit of wind in here too.
(3-1). Little flare, and that is just foul.
Another changeup.
Oh.
Gallo was so out in front, he was looking to see if he hit that in the air high, then realized it was right down the third baseline.
Full count with 2 outs. Base runner's going to get a head start. Profar from second and Beltre from first.
Count as a visit. With 4 remaining mound visits tonight.
Keenan ready. Runners go. 3-2. Gallo strikes out, swinging high fastball at 99. We head to the 9th. 5-1 Angels.
Slide into second base. Felt that was a late slide, and the slide at the second baseman then gets drilled, and then a bench-clearing brawl between the Yankees and Red Sox. The rivalry continues. Shots thrown there from Joe Kelly. And the bench is cleared. Of course, the bullpen's clearing also. Another bench clear also with Colorado and San Diego today. Early in the season, some bench clearing brawls.
Makes for exciting TV. We start the 9th.
Generally, we'll slow down when Aaron Judge gets in the middle there.
Yeah. Tony Barnett takes over on the bump.
Say, excuse me, let's stop right now. Okay, we're good. My bad.
This will be Barnett's first game of the year. 50 games last season. See that ERA of close to 5.5. Trout, Upton, Pujols for the Angels. John tonight 0 for 2 with a sac fly and a walk. Took his 10th run batted in the 6th inning. Two balls, one strike. Barnett also pitched in Japan. Did so from 2010 through 2015. The Colt Swallows. It's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 34-year-old. 10th round pick in 06 by the Diamondbacks. Arizona State. 2-2 on the way from Barnett. Full count.
Come with a walk already, a sac fly. Justin Upton, 1 for 3.
That hit. Second hit batter tonight. Rivera plunked in the 6th inning. So Upton will bat.
Runs this fastball inside. The theme throughout this game against Trout was fastballs up, fastballs in. We talked about that earlier this year. Even in the spring training, you might see more heated discussions after pitchers who haven't pitched inside a whole lot in the last couple of seasons. All of a sudden, everyone's going for seeing fastballs up and in.
1-0 count on Upton. 1 for 3 so far with a single and a walk. Justin picked up his first stolen base as well. That was in the 6th. Eight hits tonight for the Angels. They've stranded 8. Texas with 3 hits. They've scored 1 run. They've also left 8 on base. Ground ball left side. Beltran has it roll up his arm. They're not going to have a play on anybody. Beltran charged with his 2nd error.
Back to my Hyundai key for this game for the Angels to be successful and complete this 3-game sweep of the Texas Rangers. Pick you up. Bottom part of the lineup been very consistent in this game, picking up the upper part of the lineup. We talk about balance throughout. 6 hits. The bottom 4 in the lineup tonight for the Angels.
Albert hitless, 0 for 4. Grounded out to Profar, up the middle, last time at the plate. Popped up. Beltran. Foul territory. 1 out.
Shohei Ohtani fans sticking around, hoping he gets an opportunity to swing the bat in this inning.
Interesting shirt.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Andrelton Simmons, a couple of walks, hit the ball hard a couple of times. This one skied to right, slicing away from Bizarre. Long run, runs out of room. That ball, see how that ball just kind of carried all the way into the seats with that wind blowing it over.
And well in the seats. It looked like initially Bizarre thought he had a play on it. Shohei Ohtani with Ippei right next to him. Adam Nebula. Waiting around, hoping he gets another at bat. Single and a walk tonight. And a line out back up the middle to Matt Bush.
That's out to right field, chasing Bizarre back, and he will track this one down. Trout will tag and head to 3rd.
That's 3 baseballs that Simmons has really squared up. Nothing to show for a couple walks.
And, Jeff Bannister is going to match up here with Cole Calhoun, due up. A pitching change with 1 out. Pardon me, 2 outs here in the 9th inning. Angels on top 5-1. Take Fox Sports West and Angels baseball with you wherever you go, presented by T-Mobile.
Oh, that's some good food there.
Yeah. That's a new, what is that thing? Is that that's not the boomstick, is it? No.
It's pretty good right now.
The MVT dog.
The MVT dog. Wow.
There's the boomstick.
Two-step Philly.
Yep. They should have a picture of Kent French right next to that boomstick.
Oh, yes. Frenchie.
Alex Claudio, left-handed, to face Cole Calhoun. Second appearance in the series, 7th game overall. John at third, Upton over at first. Changeup down low. Cole 2 for 4 with a couple of singles, 2 runs scored.
With that changeup, also his changeup, off his changeup, break a ball, fastball 84-88.
Upton takes off. Calhoun swings through it. To second and third.
The second stolen base of the game for Upton. 3rd overall. 6 now on the season.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cole has been better throughout his career with runners on bases compared to the bases empty. Each of the last 5 seasons with runners on for Cole better, but the base is empty.
Two on the way from Claudio. That is up the middle, a base hit. Travel score. Upton's going to be waved around. Robinson's throw is going to get cut off. 2 RBI single for Cole Calhoun, 7-1 Angels.
So by continuing the pattern, runners on, and Cole coming through again with a 2 RBI single, 3-hit night for Cole. Always hit the ball well Now it lines right back up towards the middle. Driving in 2. Even this season, much better with runners on as compared to the bases empty. Hit .348 with runners on base this season for Cole Calhoun.
There's Luis Valbuena's first plate appearance. Check swing foul. He took over defensively for Marte in the 7th inning. Valbuena, .250 average, 11 for 44, 2 home runs, 6 runs batted in.
Tony, an opportunity potentially if Valbuena can get on base. One more at bat here.
No balls, 2 strikes. Dribble towards second. Profar comes in on it. And that'll do it for the Angels. But Cole Calhoun, 3-hit game for the 2nd time this year, extends the Angels lead 7-1. Goopy's hungry. He went to eat. We're headed to the bottom of the 9th. Gentlemen, it's Bob Schaefer.
Yes.
Time CBS News anchor. Native from the North Texas area, Fort Worth.
It's really cool.
Still hanging out here in the 9th
Yes.
inning. Big baseball fan. David Middleton set to try to wrap up this ball game. He came on 5-1 game with a couple of men on in the 8th inning.
So if he's able to finish this off, it'll be a save for him, the 2nd of the season. More importantly, picking up that sweep and first career W. Jaime Barria.
It'll be Chirinos, Robinson, and Rua here in the 9th. King had retired Mazzara and Gallo on a fly ball to left and a strikeout. The fly ball to left was really more of a little soft liner that Justin Upton made a terrific catch on. That ball gets by him. It's at least 1 run. Chirinos tonight 0 for 2. Strike out and a fly ball to center. Also been hit by a pitch.
Challenge with a fastball. 96.
Full count. Drew Robinson on deck, then Ryan Rule. Bottom third of the order for Texas here in the ninth. Challenging Chirinos with that fastball.
Baseball has made its way up to our area.
Down he goes. There's that off-speed pitch, 1 out. That's when you know you're feeling very confident with a pitch. As a right-handed pitcher, you throw that changeup to a righty who's dialed up for a fastball.
And you have to be as a hitter. Good change up there, even though it's upstairs. When you're trying to catch up to a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, that 10-mile-an-hour differential, huge for Keenan.
Drew Robinson's 0 for 3, a fly ball to right, and a couple of strikeouts. Fastball, 97. Over 3 game for Robinson. Texas with 3 hits, the Angels with 9. Halos will head up to Kansas City tonight. Start a 4-game set at Kauffman Stadium tomorrow night. Ian Kennedy's scheduled to get the start for Kansas City. I think it'll be Andrew Heaney going for the Angels. Off the plate, 3-1. There's nothing official as of yet. Also anticipate Ian Kinsler being activated tomorrow off the 10-day disabled list. There's Andrew. 3-1. Full count. And on Friday, Angels will have to make a move. There's Ian for a starter on Friday night. I think it'll be Garrett Richards on Saturday, Shohei Ohtani on Sunday. 3-2 now. Upstairs, and he walked him. First bat of the reach against Middleton. Out. And here comes Ryan Rule. Socha using the bullpen tonight. Ramirez, Alvarez, Wood, Middleton. Ramirez going just a third of an inning. Jose Alvarez an inning and 2/3. Blake Wood 1/3. Trying to get 5 outs from Keenan. One ball, no strikes. Pujols not holding Robinson on at first base. With a 6-run lead here in the ninth. Strike 1-1. Halos trying to get to 10-3 on the season. Now won 4 consecutive series to start the year. Trying to finish off the sweep of the Rangers tonight. With their first series sweep of the year. One and 2. And a 10-3. Angels are trying to match their best start after 13 games, also done in 1979 1982, if those 2 years sound familiar. Here's the 1-2. Called strike 3, even though Rivera dropped the baseball. Rua down on strikes, 2 outs. That's a nasty movement at 98, in and out of the glove of Rivera. So Shin-Soo Choo at the plate, 0 for 3 with a walk. Oh, what count? Kozar down in shallow right. That evens the count at 1-1. Houston lost earlier today at Target Field, although they were down 8-1 at one point. They battled back the tie. I don't even see the Twins walk off. 9-8. Seattle won against Kansas City as Chu rips one out to left field. It's a base hit. One hopper to Justin Upton. So Texas, with a couple of men on here, 2 outs, will bring up Jurickson Profar. Houston with the loss now 9-4 on the year. Seattle with a win, now 6-4. Oakland currently leading the Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. Quick visit to the mound by Charles Nagy. Nobody warming up for the Angels. Middleton at 29 pitches. And after an uneven spring down at Tempe, it's really started 2018 as the go-to guy to close out games. Although Socha has yet to officially name anybody as a closer per se. Pain just starts to loosen. I think this is more just about the pitch count than anything else. Keenan's been a nice job so far. 1 save through 5 games. Profar looking at a strike. And with that changeup again. Profar tonight 1 for 4. Singled in the 8th inning. Robinson at second. Chu at first. 2 outs. Evens up the count. Profar shoots one out toward left center field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Trout will cut it off. Scoring is Robinson. Profar holds at first base. Runners at the corners now. And it's a 7-2 game. Really good piece of hitting by Jurickson Profar, just going down and shooting it the opposite way. And a pretty good job by Mike Trout getting over there, just cut that ball off. Otherwise, a second run scores. Profar ends up at third base. So 2-hit game for the Rangers second baseman. Chu over at third. And Elvis Andrus comes up. RBI for Profar, his second of the season. Elvis 0 for 3. Drew a walk back in the first. Profar takes off for second. And will do so with no throw. Defensive indifference. Pujols was not holding him on. Two balls, no strikes. This might be just based on the pitch count. Last batter Keenan gets. Although Beltre is on deck. Doesn't get any easier with Mazar and Gallo. run against Middleton, the first run he's allowed this year. Trying to keep it right there, 2-0. And that hit him. Right elbow, right in that fastball up and in. He checked it first. Bill Miller says he did check his swing. Clearly, Elvis in a lot of pain. May have gotten the wrist area. More forearm elbow. Kevin Harmon, the Rangers trainers out there. Elvis especially ahead of the count, looking to jump on a fastball. Opened up that stance just enough, and that riding fastball got him flush. So when play resumes, the Rangers will have them loaded with 2 outs. Find that range of motion. See if he can continue here. Jeff Bannister's out there as well. Long night here in Arlington. Long, windy night. A lot of arms used on both sides. 5 relievers used by Texas after Matt Moore went 5 innings, gave up 3 runs on 7 hits. I mentioned Middleton the 4th after Jaime Barria in his big league debut. Allowed 1 run on 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks in his 5 innings of work. Elvis had been taken off the field here. Kiner Falefa made his major league debut last night. It's going to pinch run over at first base. Middleton gets a couple of warm-up pitches here because of the delay. So Beltre steps in now. 1 for 2. 2 walks, a single. Shot went out to left field in his last at bat. That was in the 8th. Last batter that Blake Wood faced. No place to put him. Here's the first one. 1-0. Pena ready to go in the bullpen for the Angels if necessary. Shin-Soo Choo at third base. Jurassic Profar at second base. Kiner Falefa over at first. 1-0. Beltre skies one to right. Playable for Cole. Should do it. Light that baby up as the Angels sweep the Texas Rangers, picking up the final tonight, 7-2. And congratulations to Jaime Barria, making his major league debut tonight. The 21-year-old giving up that 1 hit that was a home run to Ryan Rua, leading off the 3rd inning. And nothing more. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and picks up the victory, his first of his major league career. And Keenan Middleton, although struggled there in the 9th inning, able to pick up the